guys.
And this is not Amazurimi. This is all like clothing, wearables, super cute stuff. I haven't made.
Just getting started at the moment. Seeing if I can get anybody to come in. Let's go ahead and post something to the Discord group to see if I can bring anybody on over here. So, hi, whoever's here. Leave a comment so I know who you are. I figured I'd hop over and put a link into the Discord channels for Fine Vibes and another crochet Discord chat that I'm in. Maybe bring some people on over, make this fun. Basically, I'm working on a crop top. So this is my own pattern. Of course, that's an end I have to weave in. But this is how far I am on the second cup. I have 2 done. So here's the first one. We're just going to chat and crochet and hopefully finish this top. It's a size extra large and it's my own pattern. It's the Barricade Bralette in my Ravelry and Etsy stores. So let's see. I'm catching up on YouTube channels myself. So I kind of have like various YouTube channels that I watch playing in the background. So kind of like a live react type thing. Right now I'm watching the newest video from Crochet by Jenna. It's Move Across the Country with Me, part 1. And she has got a pattern book of Tom Daly's on the screen. I didn't exactly hear what she said about it, so whatever. I'll find out though. All right, so there we go. I'm hopping on YouTube Live. If anyone wants to join me in chat. All right, let's see if we can get somebody on over from there. And then which one do I want this would be in? We'll put it in general. I don't necessarily know if I'm allowed to so I joined Crochet by Jenna's Discord, her Patreon. It's $12 a month, but you get to join her Discord for chat and bi-weekly like Zoom meetings, and you get 2 free patterns a month or more. You can test up to 20 patterns of hers. And I'm really hoping that her new cute dragon is going to end up being one of the free patterns because it's stinking adorable and I want to make it. But I'm also going to make Refined Vibes Posy Dragon. Right now, I have 2 weeks until my next market. So I just signed up for it is a small market. So I live in northwestern PA and kind of southwest of me. There's a Cub Scouts group that's going to be putting on a pancake breakfast and hosting crafters. So I'm going to set up there with some of my toys and stuff. And then 2 weeks after that, the first weekend in May, I signed up for it's May Garden Mart around me. And so we'll be outside. I'll have my 10 by 10. Actually, I can have up to 10 by 20 if I want it, but I don't need that much space. And same thing, I'll have my toys, but I have to really knock out like plants and, flower and plant themed things. Because I love plants. I love the look of plants, but I can't keep a plant alive. I kill them, all of them. So we will crochet plants because those we can keep alive. All right. Yeah, we're not going to push our luck there. on Crochet by Jenna's because I just started that one. But why don't we go ahead and add it to my story? That ain't it. Nope. If you by chance have anything you'd like to ask, I'm happy to answer questions in the chat. Oh, how about this? I'll share my new shirt that my mom made me. And no. Oh boy. Oh, I did something. I don't want to do that. All right, what I'm trying to do is I would like to I would like to add a link to my Instagram story. Does anybody know how to do that? There it goes. Okay, I found it. Paste. Yes. Oh, wait, no. I'm not doing the whole thing right. Please stick around, guys. I swear I'm not this awful. I've only done 2 lives before. Oh, and you're gone. Whoever you were gone. All right. Paste. Delete the link. Okay, my phone wants to constantly edit YouTube to YouRube. It's great. All right, let's go ahead and do the same on my Facebook. Is anybody else getting really sick and tired of the scammers on Facebook? Especially the Facebook groups. Yeah, they're everywhere. It's ridiculous. Oh gosh, that one was 4 hours ago. Shout out to Ashlyn Baker. She is a top participant on my Facebook page, and I am very appreciative of her. I'm appreciative of all the people who actually watch, but same difference. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and post this. Next. No, not now. Post it now. It's kind of one of those things where I can't actually post it. Loose hair, sorry. I can't do anything until I'm already on here. So I know I've wasted 9 minutes of our time. I'm very sorry. Share. It looks like Facebook is changing the app again. Yay! Oh, this post just reminded me I need to order business cards. Oh man, guys. I'm very low. I need to do that. Oh, come on, Facebook. Show me my post. There it is. Pop in and say hi if you'd like. Anyone doing any pattern testing? I'm supposed to be pattern testing. I have 2 of them I have to do. All right, moving that. I have 2 pattern tests that I'm supposed to be doing. Neither of them are due for another 5 days. So they're 1-day projects realistically. But I really, really need to do that. Anyways, okay. I'm going to go ahead and push play on this in the background. I'm going to turn it down so it's not so loud for you guys. If it ends up being too loud for you, please let me know in the comments. I am watching the chat. It pops up right there for me. And, I can turn it down if I need to. Any suggestions or anything, please let me know. I know my hair is kind of ridiculous. It's been a day. I had to wake up early and take my mother-in-law to a doctor's appointment, then get my kid off the bus around 3, then take both kids tonight to Cub Scouts, where we were able to get our troop just ordered t-shirts for activewear. I don't know how to word it. Hi, I see there's 2 people watching. But we just got t-shirts for my kids' Boy Scout troop or Cub Scout troop, and so we got those tonight, but I had to take the toddler. Boy, oh boy. He's a lot. So that's pretty much it. Got the kids to go to bed, so now it's time to crochet. I really need to work on this crop top, so I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, so that way we're, not trying so hard for you to be able to see the crochet. I don't know if I said before, but this is my own pattern. It is the Barricade Bralette in my Ravelry store. It's a size extra large. I am using the new Granny Square yarn. So that's a 4-weight yarn. This is a 5.5 millimeter hook. I start out with the cups. Everything ends up being no sew. You just have to weave in your ends at the end. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally am not one to use stitch markers. I make stitch markers. I sell stitch markers. But I don't typically use them in my crochet.
The yarn wall is going to be staying as is, and we're just going to wrap it in plastic. That's what we did last time.
I'm really anxious, I would really love to mess with my yarn station and my background. You're really exploring more into the amigurumi side of crocheting. I never really used to like it before, but I'm getting more into it. So I'm doing more of it for markets and stuff. Realistically, that's where the sales are at, is in the plushies. So that's where I'm at. Sorry, my cat's over here making noises. And losing my train of thought, I guess. Oh, watching everybody else work on their craft rooms and have a cute background and all that. It makes me want to start to work on one. And currently, right here on the couch, I just don't have that. That is not going to work. But right now, my yarn area is on the other side of our bedroom. We have a very large bedroom in the upstairs. And so it's large enough for our bed and our dressers. And then all of my yarn. And a desk. But I'm trying to figure out where to put the desk so that way you also see my yarn without encroaching on the space of the room. Don't know. Without showing you guys the whole room, I don't exactly know how to ask for input either. So generally, these crop tops take me an hour or 2 to do. These ones don't have a whole lot of yarn worked into them. I think the small ends up being around 100 yards. Something like that. And then, of course, it goes up based on size. But, I mean, that just comes with the territory, doesn't it? Right now, though, I'm finishing up the second cup on this one. And so I'm almost at the end of this ball of yarn. And by the time it's all done, that should use it. And then I won't have to do anything else with it. So I'm kind of excited. I was working on my my quarterly reports. So I'm really bad at that. Like I just started doing that last year. And so I was working on my quarterly for this year and realized that my business in the month of January, just in pattern sales, brought in almost $300 in pattern sales, which, okay, that's not a whole lot realistically, but it's almost $300 that I didn't have. And that's profit. That's, after fees and stuff. Then I also did the month of February and the month of March. And I'm not going to spoil the numbers because I have reels coming out that will get posted here as shorts. And, if you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me there. If you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, follow me there. You'll be able to see me wherever. And you'll be able to get those numbers. But the shorts will get posted here as well. And I'm excited to see how much I can really grow this business over this next year. The way that I see it is if I'm not returning to, a typical day job, then it would just be, I just need to knuckle down and bust my butt to try to do the best that I can with this business and see exactly how hard I have to work to make the same amount, if not close to what I made last year. Now, for reference, last year I worked 3 days a week for a total of 30 hours a week as a home health worker. So working that job for a year, I made $20,000. That is in addition to what my husband makes. So that's what works for us. But I also worked my small business in between pattern sales and markets last year. I profited $10,000. It's like, holy freaking crap, guys. I was not expecting that at all. I was very, very excited. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my reports about last year, and I didn't really have any truly profitable markets until the end of May. And even then, not all of them were all that profitable, and they were kind of spread out. And so I want to make sure that I'm filling just about every weekend or doing at least 2 markets a month. Because what I'm realizing with the plushies is that even a small market is generally bringing in like $150 to $300 in profit, and that it can be better. So, especially $150 to $300 for a 1-day market is fine. Now, $160 in profit for a 3-day market that I just had, not fine. Not fine at all. So that's my intent, is I'm going to do this market in 2 weeks. We're going to see what happens. And then this May Garden Mart, it's supposed to be a fairly bigger thing, but it's very exclusive, to plants and gardens and stuff like that. So I'm hopeful that I'll do well, especially if I have the fake plants and stuff. But they are not known for letting crafters and stuff in. So it's pretty cool. Very cool. I feel like an exclusive member. But trying to do those, and then so that's the beginning of May. Then the middle of May we have a small craft show just like down the street from me that I'm going to get into. And we are that one, it's like $20 or something like that. Not very expensive at all. So I'm going to go ahead and get into that, and that'll be nice because it's just down the road. And then actually, I'll bring it up on my phone. I'll tell you. Just trying to remember them all is not super easy. Oh, random itch. Okay. So, yeah, a market 2 Saturdays from now, the Boy Scouts one. Then 2 weekends from that, the Garden Mart one. 2 weekends from that, just down the road from me. Then my next one is not until June 15th, which last year, or I didn't do this one last year. This is one over in Ohio. I haven't done any shows in Ohio yet, so I'm very excited to see how that goes. That's a Pride event. I just expect the crowd to be just great. I expect the crowd to be great. I don't know how else to even word that. Then the following weekend, we have another show. It's at a railroad depot close to me. Then July 15th, we have our local Pride, which last year did pretty well. We were set up for, I think, 4 hours before we tore down because we were supposed to get hit with storms. And in those 4 hours, I think pretty sure I made about $500 or $600. So about $100 an hour, which was so really cool. Then the next weekend is my birthday weekend. And I may be doing a 3-day event, which is supposed to be decent. I might even be hosting a show for our local for my son's Cub Scout troop, depending. Or I might just be staying home and doing something fun with my husband. Then the 27th of July, we have the Water Fire Festival, which is about an hour from me. Last year, that was a show that I made $1,100 in a day. So very excited for that one.
So this is our cabin from the
Then
It's super cute. We made it to Texas.
I may or may not do something the weekend of August 23rd. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's called Celebrate Erie, so it's about an hour north of me. I'm told that it's supposed to be about $250 for the event, but that other people are making easily thousands of dollars at this event. So I'm excited for that. I don't do a whole lot of shows in that town just because I used to live up there and I used to date somebody up there and it's just awkward. So I avoid. Hello, whoever else is watching. Then the last weekend in August is the Sunflower Festival. I'm going to do that. I did that last year. It's a Saturday and Sunday. It'll be my 4th year doing it. And it's a good weekend. It's beautiful. You're surrounded by sunflower fields. There's a hay ride through the fields. It's great. Then, there's something on my calendar that has no business being here. All right, delete this in future. I did that event last year and it just bombed. Then there should be one the second weekend. Ooh. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, so it's the 3rd Saturday in September. I'll be doing Waterfire again. It's not as good as the one in July, but it is decent. $700 for a 1-day event is amazing for me. That will also be my wedding anniversary. Then I'm considering doing one that next Saturday, the 28th, but I'm not sure. Then the weekend after that is Apple Fest in Franklin, PA. If you are around here, you may or may not have heard of it. It is a 3-day market, the 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's always the first full weekend in October. it's this year they upped the fee, so it's up to $350 for the 3 days, which is higher than any event that I've ever paid for. But last year I made $1,900 at that event, and paid $250 for it. And the year prior to that was $1,400, and the year prior to that was $1,200. So worth it to me. You know, I don't get as much return on it, but it's also just down the road from me. So I don't put as much into it. Then I need to find something else going on in October because I have nothing else going on until the first full weekend in November, which I did this event last year, and this show, it was a 2-day event. It brought in $1,000 for me. Oh gosh, I just exited out. Oh my God. Then 2 weekends after that, and so it'll be the 3rd and 4th weekends in November. I'm pretty sure that our local area is doing the magical Christmas. Okay, they're labeling it as magical Christmas memories. But it's trees of Christmas is what we call it. So basically what it is I take my stuff, I put it in the gift shop at the end of this Christmas tree festival where you go through this old house and learn the history, and it's super cool. Every room is set up with different trees and different decorations. And they at the end of it is a gift shop, and so they sell my product for me, and then they take a percentage out. So I might do it, I might not. Depends on if I find something better. Because when they did it 2 years ago, I think at the end of the 2 weeks, I profited like $280, which was more than I would have made if I hadn't done it because I didn't have anything going on. But if I can find an event to do, that would be equivalent to doing 6 days at an event and only making $280. So then the next one would be the second Saturday in December, which is the Fire and Ice Festival. And this past year, that one made me $700 in a day. So definitely we'll do that again. And then that's the rest of the year. Like, so it kind of seems busy, but at the same time, it doesn't. There's a lot of blank spaces in there, and I really need to fill those up. Hey, thanks for the new subscriber as of 14 minutes ago. Creative Michelle, thank you. Hey, you're in the Discord. I recognize that name. I appreciate it. Let's see. We have more chats going on in the Discord. Seriously, if you are not part of Refined Vibes Patreon, do it. Just do it. You get access to all of the patterns that she's written. We have weekly Monday Zoom chats with her and a lot of other crocheters in the community, especially other YouTubers, which is just, it's so much fun. We all support each other, and it's been great getting to know each other, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're antisocial like me. I would rather not go out into the real world and meet people. I would much rather sit on a computer and video chat with other crocheters that I know are passionate about the same things that I am. That's just me. So I recommend it. I think you should too. I think you should try it. Oh no, I just did something. Whoops. Oh, someone put out a bumblebee pattern. Let's see, who is it? Hang on. I want to find the post. I'm going to tell you about it. Crafts by Raya7 on Instagram. She just put out a free pattern release for a super cute bumblebee. It does look like it's made. Oh, it's made in different yarns. They're all different. So hers looks like it's done in velvet. It has a butt. She uses a 7mm hook. 3 colors of yarn, 8mm safety eyes. US terms, it uses a bobble stitch, color change. You have the body instructions. You make the wings separate, you make the antennas separate. Okay, and then it looks like you sew the wings to the body and the antennas, I think, as well. It's very, very cute. Let me show you a picture. Let's see. Let it adjust here. That one right there. And, well, go back there. Crafts by Raya. Bumblebee. Free pattern. Very cool. Very cool. Ooh. Okay. I'll put this back down now. So it looks like YouTube automatically went to the next video, but I don't know if I actually wanted to watch that one. So I'm subscribed to a ton. I'm subscribed to a ton of YouTubers. Oh, okay. I don't necessarily watch all of them, but I do if I run out of the ones that I watch most of the time. You know. Well, that just backfired. Come on, take me back. I was doing something. Oh, so cute. Somebody's poor kid like fell and twisted their knee really bad and got hurt. And then wanted to play it off like, I'm okay. I'm all right. No need to worry. So what do you want to talk about?
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Hi, I'm Allison. This is Wonder Crochet. Welcome back. Today I have a fun crochet vlog for you.
So if you are on TikTok, can you go follow me? It's at Cat's Crafty Crochet Corner. I'm new and I've only been on there for a little over a month. But I'm really, really, really trying to get to a point where I can start going on lives on YouTube or on, oh my gosh, I can't talk. I would really like to go on live on TikTok. Partially for myself, you know, to get my follower count up. I want to get my pattern seen by a lot of people realistically. But also, I would love to be able to join the crochet lives that are on there with the crochet friends that I have met through TikTok. And I can't do that until I get like 1,000 subscribers. And I'm at 500 almost. But I need another 500. So, you know, if you're here and you see this video, maybe go subscribe to me on TikTok. I would really appreciate it. I do try to post a reel every day. You know, I'm human, so of course I do miss a day here and there. But sometimes I will make up for it and post 2 in a day. But I really, really enjoy the crochet lives with other people. They're so much fun. You get to talk with somebody in real time. Hi, Claire. Thanks for commenting. Sorry, I got really excited there for a second. Yeah, these lives are just, sometimes they're tough. I've only had 3 of them, but they're tough when nobody's actually here. It's like I'm just talking to myself. What are you making, Claire? Are you still here?
Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out with your brand or you're looking to grow more, Squarespace honestly makes it super easy.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, which Claire is this? Is this Claire from the Discord or is this a different Claire? Well, hello. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
And there's also flexible website templates. You can get started with a professionally designed Squarespace website.
What are you making? Okay, not currently crocheting. Actually, go up. Ooh, about to go yarn shopping. Okay, question. Which Discord? Are we talking about Refined Vibes Discord? I think so. I think that's which one. But it could also just as easily be Anna's Discord. I know that it's not Crochet by Jenna's because I did not post in there. And the reason that I asked that is because on Refined Vibes Discord in the Zoom chat, I had showed off my yarn haul from Premieres that I received in the mail. So if you're on there and were there, then you would already know about this. So I'm not allowed to go yarn shopping. Hi, Crocheter Nook. I know, doesn't it make you think of Barbie a little bit? Like, that's what it makes me think of. This is... Oh, I probably should have been counting my rows. Whoops. This is my size large. No. Yes. This is my size large. Cup size. Hi, Simba. That's my kitty. Let's see. It's the new... Sorry, out of frame. Oh, boy. Need to be watchful of this. It's the new Granny Square yarn in the color Soft White Pink Punch. If you haven't had your hands on this yarn before, I got these all at Joann's. It's size 4. It recommends a 5.5 millimeter hook size, which actually is what I'm using. There it is, teeny tiny. It's an 8.8 ounce skein and has 417 yards in it. So with this skein so far, I have made I've already made a crop top. I made a size small of this same top. And I made a bandana with it. I did not follow the Passionate Goods pattern for her bandana, but it's definitely inspired by it. Nah. Yeah, I did one row too many on this. That's what I get for just sitting here talking. Frog away. All right, opening the tablet. Oh yeah. These are some craft show applications that I need to fill out. I need to bring up my pattern so that way I know that I am not going to mess up. Even though it's my own pattern. It's been a while since I made it though. I know that my cups go to row 14 for this size. Okay, that's right. So I have to make my behind the back chain. Losing my remote. I have Wonder Crochet playing right now in the background. All right, have fun, Claire. Buy all the yarn. I'm giving you permission. Buy it all. And then come back here and tell me about all the awesome yarn sales. please. I don't know how long I'll be on, realistically. I'm trying to catch up on YouTube videos that I haven't seen. So I'm really far behind on shows that I've been watching. But I want to finish this crop top. And then realistically, I should probably start crocheting plants. But I might stay on here for another 20 minutes or so. And then try to hop in the Discord and see if anybody wants to hop on, like, video chat there. Because looking at myself on screen is way less fun than looking at least 5 other people. You know, and yeah. Ooh, I haven't got my tax return back yet, so I'm not there yet. And I have to invest in better storage before buying even more yarn. I literally just got an order for the Premier Snow Cone yarn because they had the bag sale. So you get 3 full-size skeins. They're like this big for $9. So I got one in every color. I spent $90. So I got all the colors of those. And then I also got 2 colors in the Premier Retro Velvet because I needed a restock on those. That's mostly what I use for my toys is the Retro Velvet or the Bernat Velvet. So yeah, Claire, you go ahead. Go hog wild. I really hope that a fly did not just fly in my pop. I will be so mad. I know that may seem silly, but like I can't see in there. I don't want to drink a fly, guys. I don't know. I might even like hop off here and try to hop back on upstairs, like rearrange, mess with my yarn. Not like mess with my yarn on live, but oh, that's a really cute dress. I might end up going upstairs and arranging my background to look cute and then hopping back on because this is just uninspiring, guys. It's hard for my brain to want to like stay on track. Like for this. Hi, I see there's 4 people watching. Hi, thank you. Like I'm on a chain of 40 out of 100 and then I stopped and got distracted. Them in my house, and then I'll go back and get more. So the floral plates that I went there for, 60. I couldn't find them in that one section, but I actually did end up finding them a little bit later in another section. But I didn't notice last time that they had gold around the rim, and I didn't really want that. And also, I definitely couldn't put that in the microwave. So I really like to have stuff that's dishwasher and microwave 80. Safe because, you know, I get 50 just like everyone else. But I did use one of my vouchers, and I got this really cute teacup candle. As I was buying this, I was thinking how easily I could DIY one of these. I actually have an entire box of old. All right, 100. That I'm going to display in our next house whenever I have a little. Oh, I'm losing people. So I really could take one of those and make my own little. Out of curiosity, like while you guys are watching, can you maybe like the video? It helps other people see it. It helps future videos pop up in feeds. I mean, unless you don't like it, and then I mean I would rather you not like it than hit dislike, I guess. Either way. And if you didn't hear me before, I'm on TikTok now, really trying to build my follower count on that. I want to get to a point where I can go live with my camera on TikTok. Thanks for the like, I appreciate that. I really want to be able to do that. I want to be able to do these just group chats on live and meet new people. And it's so much easier to talk to somebody face to face. It's a little bit of a struggle to think of like content on the fly if there aren't comments. one of these days I just need to create a master list of random crochet questions to go through a prompt instead of just blah 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 the whole time. Okay. With these, I end up making a big long chain and then I slip stitch back down, which is painstaking. Oh, I think, okay, Wonder Crochet, I think that her name is Allison, if I'm not mistaken. She is making the garden snails. Has anybody seen that pattern pack out? It's so cute. I might even like buy it and just work my way through one of each of them, because there's a veggie pack, there's a fruit pack, and then I feel like there's some like another pack, and there's I don't know, 8, 9, or 10 different snail options in each pack. So, like, could you imagine me having 30 different crocheted snails? If my cat starts doing something weird, can somebody like put it in the comments? I can shoo him away. I'd rather shoo him away than him shoo you away. That's kind of funny. Wonder Crochet currently has, she has one of the YouTube silver plaques. I can't read it, so I don't remember exactly what it is, but she's sitting on her new couch, and she's just got it sat on her couch with her. Her shirt is really cute. It's very florally. Let's see, what can we find? Nothing on Crochet Jenna's Discord. I don't know. I've been on it today, and like it seems very slow. I'm hoping it's not always slow. Starshine Stitches on Instagram. She's liking my sales report for January. That's awesome. Thank you. Crochet by Rebecca Reynolds. She's a local crocheter. Yeah, she was in Unique selling like the Unique makeup and stuff, and has gotten back into crochet recently. So we've been talking a bit more about that. So that's interesting. I am at some point supposed to be working on a pattern test from Michaela Rose Creations. She's putting out, it's a pattern test for her Tink the Flower Cub. It's a pink panther. It's super cute. I'll show you her picture. There. So I'm going to make that in like, the Sweet Snuggles Light has a pink and white variegated. Like it's just very choppy, like pink, white, pink, white. And I'm going to make it in that because that just, it sounds so cute. But of course I'm doing this instead. Procrastination at its finest. Ooh, Old Soul Factory has a new video out on YouTube. Her name is Tara. I watched one video, I think on her mom's YouTube channel. Stacy Makes It, I think is what it's called. And I saw the two of them at their show, and she's Tara, Old Soul Factory. She has her hair in like space buns, and she's very cute and timid and shy. And, you know, I totally thought she was like 16. And then I met her through Refined Vibes video Zoom chats. And she's way cooler in real life. Well, online life, Discord life, Zoom life. However you want to phrase that. Also not 16, an adult. So that's fun. So I've been watching more of her videos, and she's just, I like them. I like them a lot. Looks like she's crocheting a granny square blanket. I might have missed it if she said. She's got the right idea, though. She has a fanny pack on the front like I do at my markets. Oh, I'm messing stuff up, guys. 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll fix it. I'm there. I can fix it. Oh, it looks like she is in Illinois based on her video. I didn't say that right. Illinois, right? The S is silent, isn't it? I don't think I've ever actually been in that state. Been in a lot of them. I'm an Army brat. My dad served for 21 years. So from my first birthday until I turned 11, we moved around pretty much every year. Sometimes multiple times a year. Oh, I should have been counting, guys. 24. All right, overshot by 2. That's not too bad, though. All right. So this is where we connect them. Okay. She's got some nice music playing in the background there. Yeah, thank you for sticking with me, whoever you are. Looks like you're the lone soldier right now. It doesn't tell me who's watching, just that somebody is. Oh, Tara must be doing this market with her mom. Oh, and her little brother helps. That's so sweet. I assume it's her little brother. Probably shouldn't assume, but it kind of looks like it would be. Yeah, especially seeing the 3 of them together. Tara, her mom, and the young boy. I would bet. Welcome in, whoever joined the chat. Well, okay, not the chat. Whoever joined our live here. Anna liked my picture. Thank you. I don't know why I still follow this guy on Instagram. Seeing his posts just makes me mad. Oh, guys. I have more followers on TikTok. Are any of them you? I see Corinne's on a live again. Some of these girls are always on a live on TikTok. I'm so jealous. I want to. Aisha liked my post on TikTok. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got to go through and find out who the new followers are on TikTok. True crime and crochet. Okay, I guess I do see at least a little bit of crochet on her page. It didn't show me the first time. Okay, she makes flowers. Oh, she's working on a blanket. Crochet with Ellie Mae. All right. I am 2 TikTok followers away from being at 500. Please go like my TikTok. Please. No, don't do that. Oh man, I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Hang on, don't do that. Okay, so let's see. We have Corrine. And just to specify, this is Corrine's Twisted Creations is who this is. She's fun. She's in the Discord. I also watch Skittles. She's got a pride flag after her name. She is always on a live chat with the Quiet Crocheter, Izzy Busy Creations, Campbell Rose Weiss. What are the other ones? I see Mel with the moon and owl and stuff on a lot, not on theirs, but somewhere else. They also go live with her TikTok name is Ariel, Brody, and Diva. There's another one that I feel like her name was Rose, but I don't remember what her TikTok name is. Either way. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm losing you. Wait, you said my name. Sorry. Trying to figure something out. Let's say I heard them say my name. Because TikTok's weird in the fact that like every time that you join,
I was just like, is everything good?
Every time that you join, like
I try to like people's.
You look at somebody's live, and it tells you that you joined, and like I wasn't trying to join it. It just clicking the wrong freaking button. I was trying to see who all was on live and it kept choosing. Okay. I'm
trying to see who always like, and it kept joining yours to get a brain tomorrow.
Autocorrect.
On a YouTube live. I've never done YouTube. I've done YouTube, just not live. I figured that's what it was. Let me look at my notes. Hold on. I hear one of them being weird.
I figure why not have them going in the background too? Give me extra things to talk about, I suppose. All right, let's work on this other strap. Sorry.
YouTube is. If it's anything like IG, I don't know that I'll like it. I like like it here. The lives. IG's trash. I don't recommend.
20.
Not a fan. Where he does like bracelets and keychains and earrings and stuff with his cousin. And so we also have like an extra set up in our big area as well.
All right. We got 20.
Like I said, so there's a lot of things going on. So I didn't have as much time as last time to like the breakup, the setup,
That's the best
and
one.
the breakdown. Sorry. I was like, but
I guess
so
I
I
can
didn't
say
have a
that.
lot of time to do like both.
I don't know.
But it's something called B-roll. I put in that footage too, the actual flips happening here in our small town, which is also super, super cool to see and be a part of like that piece of history.
All right, then
And
40.
the coolest part to me that I like realized afterwards was like I didn't even have to leave my own hometown like witness something so cool. So that was super awesome to be a part of as well. I'm just so grateful
60.
that I came out to market stuff. But again, let's get down to the brass tacks here. What you're really here for, since it is a market video, is the rundown. Again, whenever I do market day videos, I like to judge how well my markets did by percentage and not the actual number of sales or the profit made for the day.
80.
I find it
think.
hard to track how profitable your market was if you're always putting like a literal amount to it. If I bring a $100 of inventory and sell 2 of it, that's still 10%, right? If I bring 1,000 and sell 100, that's still 10%, but it just looks a lot better on paper.
All right, 101. Gosh, I'm sitting here cross-legged on the couch. It's not very comfortable. Hello to whoever joined us. And by us, I mean me. I'm working on the second strap of my barricade bralette pattern for a crop top. It's a size large. I'll turn them down a little bit. Of course, I'm doing this with you guys. I'm watching Tara with Old Soul Factory do a market breakdown on YouTube over there. And I've got Skittles and Crew on a TikTok live on my phone beside me. Is anybody else ADHD? Anybody else thrive with multitasking, but it's really not thriving? Oh, wow. Inventory brought $912, sold $145, sold 15% of product. Okay. I did a market this past weekend as well. It was an Eclipse Farmers Market, and I know that hers was like an Eclipse event too. And I sold $295 in product. Sold like 20 toys. So it broke down to about $14 per sale. Roughly. I also sold a crop top. Wasn't expecting to, but I did.
I can't be doing that, so I need to make sure that I am doing a good job of prepping as I go to this next market. So next market, probably Tuesday at least.
Ariel, Brody, and Diva joined the live chat.
I hope you enjoyed all the B-roll that I showed and stuff. If there's any other details I left out, please comment down below. I'd love to know what I'm missing or what you guys feel like I'm missing in the marketing or again. This is my last one.
I'm really excited for like a good market. I don't necessarily know if the one in 2 weeks will be better, but at least it will only be a 1-day market as opposed to a 3. which just, it can be a lot of work, guys. 3-day markets are a lot of work to not get that much profit. Like this past weekend, $295 over 3 days is not much. The first day, I literally didn't make a single sale, not one. Tara's comment just made me think. Looking through my YouTube analytics, 92% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. Could you imagine that? 92%. And around 20% of those people are repeat viewers. They come back all the time and watch videos, but they don't subscribe to my channel. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, do you think you could? I don't do too many lives, to be honest, but I do try to post a video every Saturday. I know this past Saturday I missed. Okay. Oh, went too far. Yeah. So this last Saturday I did miss posting a video, but I was at a market. I had forgotten to do my editing to schedule the post. So I do have videos. They're just not edited out yet. So I can't post them. Can't do that. All right, let's watch Made by Amanda Mal, her market day video, and see what happens. If you're watching, what are you crocheting? I see we're back down to one viewer at the moment. I don't know if you're the same viewer that's been in the whole time. Oh, Amanda dyed her hair. On a random note, do you guys have pets? What kind of pets do you have? We currently have 4 cats, 2 snakes, they're ball pythons, and a butt ton of mice, because we needed to feed the snakes mice. And when you buy mice from the store, they're $4 a piece. So we decided, we'll just breed the mice. But then we had 5 litters of mice at the same time. So we have a lot of mice. We were able to give like 5 of them away to one of my cousins, so that she could work on breeding some for her snake. She only has 1. Yeah, it's a good time. So we have to get rid of some of those. Like, I'm about ready to box some of them up and take them over to the pet store and like, hey, will you do a buyback? We bred them and raised them for you. Here you go. Looks like the one snake that we have is wanting to shed again soon. But right now, so I don't know if you have kids. If you do, let me know. Let me know if you have kids. How many you have, boy, girl, whichever. Leave it in the comments. I have 2 little boys. I don't know if I actually said, my name is Kat. I've been crocheting for 20 years now. I've been married for almost 5 years. We've been together for almost 9 years. And I crochet pretty much everything. We have 2 little boys that are 6 and 3. They're crazy. Crocheter Nook, you have 3 fish, and your mom has a cat. See, we did have fish. We had a betta fish, and we don't know what happened to it. It was perfectly fine, and then one day, it was belly up. And then we started out with 4 county fair goldfish that as a family we won in essentially, we're going to call it fish pong. They have the little fish bowls, and you're bouncing the pong balls, trying to get them into a fish bowl. We weren't expecting to win 1 fish, let alone 4. But we did. And those lasted from last summer until about 2 months ago. And then over time, they died. Not really sure why, honestly. I guess fish are not my thing. I need to make a little pickle. Amanda Mal is showing me the things that she's made for her upcoming market. She's got tiny little chicks. She sewed a little pickle and a little octo, all for keychains. I need to do an order on Temu for like keychain attachments. Oh, that one's cute. That one's a mallard duck. It's itty bitty. She's only selling them for $8. I would not be. I would be selling them for $10, but whichever. If you didn't know, I sell patterns. I have over 60 patterns for sale on Ravelry. And I don't think quite half of that available on Etsy. All right, let's. Okay, good. I was really hoping that when I clicked on this thing, this notification that it wouldn't exit me out of the live on TikTok. I don't want to pop back in again and then them say something about me popping back in again. Here, let's. Just trying to move you back a little bit so that way I don't have to try so hard for you to actually see what I'm making. Wait, is it like... No. I'm confused. Rachel News. Anna says you're a wizard. I said, holy crap, how did you do that? And I'm confused. I'm wondering if it's big, like if it's a lot bigger than it's supposed to be. And I'm just not picking up on that. I don't know. Oh, Whitney in Refined Vibes. I'm sorry, I do not have any recommendations for you on things to watch. I have not been watching my own. I was really, really, really into the Vampire, the Vampire Diaries. And I watched all the way through to the season 7. And I know that it ends at the end of season 8. And I don't want to see the ending. I don't want it to be over. You know, like, I'm not ready for it to be over. Oh, what's that? Oh, those are adorable little gnomes. What's that one? My friend Vicky, she's one of my craft show buddies. She just sent me a crochet gnome pattern that she wants me to make. Here, I'll show you. You'll even kind of get a glimpse of the TikTok live thing. Oh, wait, there it is. That's what she sent me. She wants me to make them. They're very cute. They are gnomes, but not like traditional gnomes. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that goes. And she is $20. I'm losing stuff. Hey, Crocheter Nook, what is your name? Because then I could try to remember and address you by name. Oh, Amanda Mel made a giraffe and a flamingo. Okay, Ashley. I'm going to try to commit it to brain. I'm going to try. I'm trying. Do you see the gears moving? The smoke rolling out of my ears?
Hi guys, I just got to the event. It just pulled up and I just filled my giant wagon
boy.
stuff.
She's dragging her stuff in a wagon. I've got a wagon. I don't use it though. I probably should. The event doesn't start for another hour, which is good. However, it is very windy, so I actually don't have sidewalks to my tent, so hopefully we'll be getting it soon because I don't know if we are going to be able to manage without it. It is very windy out here, but the vibe is cool. There's a ton of vendors. This area is really nice. They'll have a little video walkthrough if I have time. Ashley, how long have you been crocheting for? What kind of things do you like to crochet? And thank you for watching the whole time. You're awesome. A local tax expert will do your taxes start to finish. Imagine having your taxes done and off your mind the same day you start. 100% accurate. That's TurboTax Live full service. Oh, she has little possums. Axies, sea turtles, frogs, mushies, dinos, a sheep, unicorn, dog, cat, cows, flamingo, giraffe, dragons, bunny, chicken nuggets, chicks, ducks, chickens, and Pokeballs. 13 years, Ashley. That's awesome. It was insane. Hopefully by the title of this video. I know I've been crocheting for 20 years, but I think the first toy that I made was probably about 13 years ago ish. But I didn't start making them regularly until last year. I would make them, but it would be few and far between. Always with acrylic yarn. It just wasn't my favorite thing to make. I was there at 11 for setup, and I drop all my stuff and start to set up, and right a little bit. It started during a little tiny drizzle, and I just wanted to cry. It was 11 a.m. The event was from, like I said, 11 to 9, and I was if it's raining now, this is going to be a long 4 day. Into this. I need to do 2 more down here. And I think. Thankfully, that kind of went away. There was a couple of the and then finish off the bottom, and then I get to work on the top. So we're more than halfway done. As soon as I finish this bottom here, I'll kind of give you a look as to where it's at. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, you pretty much started working on toys right after you started then. I was 11 when I started crocheting altogether. I'd already known how to do a chain, but that's when my mom taught me how to do a granny square and read a pattern. And I started, my grandma worked at a thrift store, my great grandma, just down the road from me. And she would buy me like hooks and scrap balls of yarn and stuff like that and pattern books. And there was a pattern book for a Barbie doll dress that I wanted to make, but I didn't know anything about tension or gauge or any of that, or yarn weight, hook size that mattered. I just used what I had. So I started with the bell of the skirt, and I realized by the time that I was done with it that it was the size of a hat, and that if I just closed the waist hole, then it would be a hat. I still have that, actually. I kept it all these years. But I learned how to crochet a scarf basically. And when you know how to make a scarf, then you can fold it in half and it can be a purse. So then I started making hats and scarves for my classmates and sold them to them for $5 and offered a cursive monogram letter added onto it for like a $3 charge. And they would bring like their lunch money or whatever to pay for it. And it was kind of awesome. And I kept crocheting throughout middle and high school. I remember my junior year, I spent most of the year crocheting granny squares under my desk during class, getting in trouble, of course, because how could I possibly be paying attention if I was crocheting? But realistically, I paid better attention. So then instead of it being, you can't be paying attention to your own work while you're crocheting, it became, well, you're being a distraction to class. I'm like, I'm really not. I'm crocheting under my desk. They can't even see what I'm doing. So why don't you? So then the teacher went as far as complaining to the teacher that I can use one of my hooks as a weapon in school. Yeah, because a crochet hook is more dangerous than a pencil or paper clips. I don't know. So then I went as far as taking a paper clip and turning it into a crochet hook during school and proceeded to crochet there. And I told the teacher or the principal that when he let me bring my crochet hooks back to class and back to school, that's when I would stop using the paper clip. That you can't tell me I can't use a paper clip in school. You can't confiscate that. So, I may have been a bit mouthy and maybe it was disrespectful, but at the same time, I saw it as targeting and extremely disrespectful to lump me in with other people because I was doing something that helped me learn better. All because this one teacher realistically had it against me. She had always been like that. She was my 7th grade teacher. And then as we aged up, she became a high school teacher. And she was always in everybody's business and always just paying attention to what I was doing. And it's like, mind your own business. So now I'm panicking about that. I'm like, did I make enough stuff? I honestly didn't anticipate that crazy all the time. I had no idea what to expect. There were also at least 2 other crocheters there. I think honestly we all did at least okay because people were coming to my tent holding little dolls. A Nessie update. Crochet tent, and then they would come to my tent and buy more crochet stuff, some younger kids and stuff. And I was like, wow, that is awesome. That everybody is having. Okay, that's in Crochet by Jenna. Nothing in Prickly Plushies. And nothing in Refined Vibes. Well, I can't go. Oh, thank you for the subscriber, Crafty Mom Forever. I appreciate you so much. So I know that I've talked about TikTok a couple times, like trying to build my subscriber list on there. But I'm also really trying to build my subscribers here on YouTube, because I would love to get to a point where I can monetize this channel just so that I can put out more free content for you guys. Like, I know that people want YouTube videos. I know that your channel can really blow up with YouTube tutorials. I know that you can help more people that way and just tackle a wider audience, and I would love to be able to do that. But I just think that it would be so much fun to get to that point. But I have to have like 1,000 subscribers, I think, in order to monetize. So that's the goal. I don't know how well it will actually work. We'll get there. I'm hoping at some point. So, every subscriber really counts and makes a big difference in the end. And it's kind of funny because last week I missed posting an actual video, and my subscribers have really slowed down. But it had been consistently going up and up and up before that. As I was posting a video every single Saturday. So I really need to get back up on that, because that hurts things if I'm not being consistent and will take me out of the feeds. So right now it looks like they haven't done that, thank goodness, but I know that it's a possibility that they could. Excuse me. All right, just joined it together. Next, I sold a strawberry keychain for $8. Next, I sold a pink colored. I'm a little sad because I've been watching, I love watching Refined Vibes, and I've been watching Gigi Creates, and a bunch of other YouTube creators. But there's only a few of the lives that I've been able to catch. And I really like Gigi's lives. She's so interactive with the comments. She's very attentive. And it just feels like you're having a conversation with her. All right, side note. This is kind of the look that we're going for. It's super crooked. There it is. So it doesn't fit me, but there's like a little peekaboo down here. Just a little bit, not much. Howdy.
So you recorded yourself?
I'm on a live.
You're on what?
Live.
Oh, crocheting thing?
Yeah.
Oh. I asked Chris not to park behind your car so I could use it in the morning.
Sure.
Go to the dollar store.
I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
Have fun. I'm doing a great job paying attention to Amanda Mal's market breakdown. I hope that she does a recap at the end saying, typed out what she made. They were $8 each, or I did the 2 for $15 deal. Next, I sold my gray Triceratops for $12. That was my last Triceratops. Oh yeah, I was saying, I really like Gigi Creates her lives, but I've been kind of sad because Refined Vibes does their Zoom chats on Monday nights at 8 o'clock too. So I can't do both. It's just sad. because I really like interacting with her. She needs to start a Patreon. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna write it in her comments. She needs to start a Patreon or even just a Discord chat so that we can hang out.
Next, I sold a straight face nugget for $8. Next, I sold a strawberry keychain, an octave keychain, and a pink axolotl for $28. Next, I sold a light pink octo for $10. Next, I sold So now we are on to the almost like it's like a lattice work up here. Let me check this out real quick. We got the bottom, now we're onto the chest. We're following instructions for the large. So we're going up to row 7. Okay. Next, I sold my flamingo for $30. She got sold for shipping. Next, I sold an octo keychain and a red mushroom for $20. Next, I sold a pink mushroom for $12. Next, I sold a green mushroom for $12. Next, I sold my chubby dino to the girl who also bought my flamingo. She came back and bought my chubby dino for $28. Next, I sold. You know, the really fun thing is that I getting Crochet Jenna's Patreon, you have access to like all of her pattern of the month patterns that she's posted prior to. So I was able to get access to that, and I'm really excited because I'm going to be able to make some of her turtles, and I'm going to be able to make her new like bird pattern that she put out. And then come Christmas time, like she's got a gingerbread and a reindeer. And there's a really cute cat with a bow tie. Ashley, what kind of like toys do you gravitate towards? Or what yarns do you like to use to make them? Acrylics or like plush yarn? Hello to whoever is watching. Thanks for joining us. Next, I sold a mallard duck keychain and a bee keychain for $15. Next, I sold a green mushroom for $12. Next, I sold a leggy frog for $12. Next, I sold $15. Next, I sold a bee keychain and a duck keychain for $15. I think this was at the point in the night where like I was making keychains. I'm glad that we're almost done with this. Like sometimes I really hyper focus on crop tops, and other times I never want to pick up one again. But it's one of those things like you have to do it. You have to put it out. Especially like these are some of my best sellers throughout the summer. I sell them for $40 right now. I just upped my prices this year. Red Heart Super Saver. Usually make any toys that look fun to make, or I'll have my boyfriend pick something for me to make. Oh, that's fun. I like Red Heart Super Saver. There's a lot of people who throw shade, but I don't mind it at all. Other mystery person who's watching. That's not Ashley. Yeah, same question. What yarns do you like to use? What things do you like to make? Do you know how to crochet? Or are you aspiring to learn? So I ended up paying $10.35 in Square fees. I had about a little over $300 worth of credit card payments on Square. The rest was all in cash. And my vendor fee for this event was $27. So with those fees subtracted, I ended up making $1,156.
Woo! Amanda Mao made $1,100 at her market after fees.
I have made an event thus far, and to put it in perspective, I brought about $1,500 worth of inventory to this event. So I got really close to selling like almost all of that. And honestly, I think if
She sold $1,100 out of $15 in or $1,500 in product.
But like, there's only like so much prep that I can do. You know, I spend so much of my time crocheting. Like, I don't know feasibly how much more I could have done. I knew that one of my target customers was definitely like younger kids, and there were a lot of like younger kids there with families and stuff. However, I am adding college students to my target market because they were so.
Oh, she is so right.
They're like more excited.
She's talking how, like, of course we know when you make toys, you know, kids are your target audience for toys. But college age adults are also a big part of your market audience. But also elderly people, like at least for the toys, because most of them who crochet, they're not crocheting toys realistically. So like older people who see cute, adorable toys, they just fall in love. Sorry, I have to move my foot, so I had to move my bag and it bumped the table. They just absolutely love the smaller things.
On top of that, because they were like little and a good price. Like I said, the 2 for 15 deal like really paid out for me. Like a lot of people were buying 2 at a time to get the $15 deal. So in total, I ended up selling 26 keychains in total.
26 keychains she sold.
$15 worth of sales, which is crazy. So I'm gonna keep making keychains, and I'm gonna make a lot of them. My next best seller by like number of units that I sold was 9 mushrooms. I sold 9 mushrooms in total. I had 8 turtles and I sold 7 of them. Guess what was the only turtle that didn't sell? My strawberry shortcake turtle that I made like that day, like the day right before the market. I had made that.
She sold 7 out of 8 of her turtles.
The axolotls that I brought sold. All of my 5 triceratops sold. I think that if I brought more chickens and more possums, they would have sold really well because, like I said, they sold out in the first hour of setup. I'm trying to get out things that didn't sell really well. The only things that didn't sell really well, especially having a hard time. I think I said this already in the video. Like, I've been having a hard time with my leggy frog. They like haven't been selling great for me lately. I don't know if people are just like tired of leggy frogs or what the deal is, but.
So if by chance anybody who's watching is interested in purchasing plushies, toys, I do have 3 active listings on my Etsy right now for the little chickens, the mini mushy boys, and my leggy froggies. They are a bit higher in price on Etsy just because of the fees, but it also includes the shipping cost. I have not gotten so fancy as to be able to calculate my shipping for you guys, but if you ever look at my physical items price on Etsy, like that's why the price is as high as it is because it includes my low guess for shipping cost. But if you wanted to check that out, I mean, I also have all my patterns and stuff. Not all of them. I have about half of my patterns for sale on Etsy. All right, so we've gotten this far up. I'm trying. This is where we're going to stop for this part. We're going to do the chain, single crochet across, and chain.
That'll be interesting. That'll be a true test of how much I can crochet in a week. So you guys will get to see that. It'll be a stressful time. And thank you so much for watching this video if you did. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
20.
American business is made to work the way small business works. Made to deliver award-winning security technology. Made to connect and protect every
40.
device, and made to keep your business network your business. Spectrum Business, made to work. Need to replace Monkey? With Chewy Auto Ship, get it delivered again and again. And get 35% off your first auto ship order.
60.
Hello everyone, I am Passionate Chelsea. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make these little fruit charms. Right here we have a strawberry, and right here we have a kiwi.
80.
Both of them have little loops on them so that you can hang them from whatever you are feeling. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for our strawberry, we're going to need some green yarn. I'm using Crafter's Secret Big Idea. You're going to need some red yarn. I'm just going to use up some scrap.
100.
And then you're also going to need some yellow yarn.
What's today? Wednesday?
A little bit of it.
Yes.
So the seeds
It's Wednesday
are
because it was Cub
strawberry.
Scouts Day.
You're also going to need
Um,
a 5mm crochet hook. You're gonna
Refined
need a
Vibes
needle,
group chat. We're talking about
and some
when
scissors.
to possibly add another night
Kind of yarn that you'd like. You're just
for
gonna
Zoom
use
chat.
a red and a little bit of yellow.
So Larissa
You need some
with
sewing.
Refined
You're
Vibes,
gonna
she
need
does
scrap
it.
yarn.
She joins them on Monday nights.
We're gonna be starting with our red yarn.
But
Make
as a community within her Discord,
the first thing we're gonna do is make a magic circle.
we've
We're
been
gonna
talking
take
today
yarn,
about
lay it over
adding another night where the rest of us, like whether she's there or not,
both these two fingers.
do the Zoom chats and whatnot.
I'm gonna wrap the yarn around.
And they're talking about adding Friday nights,
And I'm going to make an X.
which is super fun.
This.
I love that. I don't know about anybody else, but I know I crochet a lot more productively when I'm like crocheting with somebody, if that makes sense. I also watch Joe's Web crochet. She is, I guess, having a 3,000 probably subscribers giveaway.
Hey y'all, it's Joe. So over the past week or so, I hit the 3K mark. And I was so excited. That's a big milestone that I was very happy about. So I want to thank you all so much for being here, and I appreciate you so much. So stay tuned to the end for the little surprise. Well, I hope y'all had a fabulous Easter. My family did. I was very busy, the week before, shopping and prepping and cleaning and cooking. And then the week after.
Maybe when I'm done with this, I should probably pick out the pattern test I'm supposed to be working on. The plus side is that this pattern test, hello, third person who has popped in. Feel free to say hi. Anyways, the plus side is with this pattern test is we got the details, I think, on Saturday. And so since Saturday, now it's Wednesday, there's already been so many people who've worked it out that, a lot of the edits and stuff have been made already. So by the time that I open it and start working on it, I will basically be working on a, ready to go pattern. I'm generally a pretty quick crocheter. Not as much right this second. Slip stitching back down a chain is painstaking. So that takes forever. If by chance you weren't in here earlier when I said it, if you're watching and you're sticking around for a while, it really helps if you like the lives. It helps other people see my videos and my content. if you wouldn't mind. I know I said earlier too, like it's if you don't like it, I mean, don't dislike the video. That hurts things. But I know it helps in the long run. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you happen to be on like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, if you wanted to see me on there, I post a lot of pictures and stuff and random things that I see throughout the day. Like on Instagram, I share a ton of pattern test posts I come across because I'm constantly applying to be a pattern tester. So if you like doing that kind of thing, you can see those pattern tester calls you'll see those pattern tester calls in my stories. But I'm also working on posting some free patterns on my Instagram. So right now I have one, it's my Purse for Pi Day pattern. So Pi Day, mathematically speaking, 3.14159, blah, 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 is on March 14th. So a couple of years ago, I created this really cute, the braided dough decorative pies. I created a crochet version of it, and I made the pattern free to view on my Instagram. And it's really cute. But I also just had a chicken pattern that I had out in testing. I call her my Martha chicken. So she'll be a free pattern on my Instagram. But I do also have a free I have an axolotl pattern that'll be posted for free. I have okay. I'm really hoping that whoever you are is over the age of 18 and has a decent sense of humor. But I do have 2 patterns that will be coming out for what I call a stress boob. I made mine with acrylic yarn, but it's literally just a ball with a nipple on it. It's about the size of your hand. People get a kick out of it. I like my selling point with it is to say that, it's just a handful. It's all you need, because I think it's hilarious. Sorry. They're fun to throw at people. But that one will be a free one. And I also have a little pattern for, they're very small velvet penises. They're more kawaii and cutesy, so you can't really tell what it is unless you know. And that one will also be a free pattern available.
And I will try to, write him up and get him ready for next Easter. And I still have not done any kind of tweaking on my Christmas in July patterns yet, but we got time for that. A lot of people have inquired about me writing up the patterns for the so cactus in a box and plushie. So I started working on writing it up, and this is as far as I got. And I'm using a different yarn. I really like how it came out. And like it's thick, bulky for that blanket yarn. And this is the which is a smaller yarn and stuff. And I'm not sure if I like how
101. Sorry. I can't stop counting with the chains when they're that long, because then I will never remember what number I'm on.
I don't know, there's something about this bulkier yarn that makes it look a little better. This cactus looks way too clean.
I do know that when I'm done with this, when I'm done sewing in the ends, I am going to hop off of live. I'm probably going to hop into the Discord. So, and this is something too that I'm actually going to start. I'm going to create a Discord channel for Cat's Crafty Crochet Corner because I think that that's awesome, you know, and just collect crocheters, local and distant, just to have everyone in the same place. Like I don't know if it's okay to invite people into somebody else's Discord channel. I don't want to step on toes, so I feel like doing it this way will be more ethical, I guess. But in that way too, like at any point, we can always hop on a Zoom chat too at any time, any day of the night or of the week. You know, the one in Refined Vibes, they are, you know, they're pretty scheduled. We do one on Mondays and then we stay on for hours, and that's at 8 o'clock. And then in I think it's Prickly Plushies, Anna's Discord. We kind of it's never scheduled. We're always, sometimes people just pop in and it might not be until after 1 or 2 in the morning my time. And there's some people from literally across the ocean. We have one lady, she goes by Bondi. She's so cute. She's just like a mom. I'm pretty sure that she's been referred to as the mom of the group. But she's very sweet. She's in Australia. And then there's another girl, her name's Monse, and she's so smart. She just knows so much and is very intelligent. And it's interesting just to listen to her share her knowledge. And everyone is just so creative, and it's just fun to get to know everybody. And I just would love to have that opportunity that if we're all, for those of us in a similar time zone or who can get on earlier anyways, you know, closer to like 8 o'clock on different days of the week. Because for me, my husband gets off of work and is home at 11:30, and I don't like to be on a live or doing videos or anything in his presence. Nothing against him, but I just know that I'll be super distracted, and I don't know how you guys would actually feel about, you know, he's my husband and he would be sitting beside me and he would be wanting to catch up on shows and whatnot, and I don't know, would that be fun? Just to sit here and hang out with me and my husband who you can't see? That doesn't sound fun. To me it does, but so like for me, I would try to hop on around 8 and be done by 11:30. And I definitely, like, I want to keep up with this, doing the YouTube lives. I need to do them a bit more frequently. Just to hop on and crochet. And then once I get to the point where on TikTok I have enough. Oh boy, guys, I could not have cut that any more close. This is all that I have left of this game. That's crazy. I got lucky. Let me roll this up and I'll pick it up and show you. But my bad. I just want to be able to sit here, like hop on and crochet with other people whenever. That's one thing that I really like about the TikTok lives is I've literally just been scrolling through the live channels and what's suggested to me, and anytime that I pop on one of the lives of somebody that I follow and they have somebody new in the box, I start following them too, so that way there's always somebody who's on live at any given point, and it's like having a 24-hour live crochet TV station on my phone. And I love that. I love that a lot. I wonder if I can make a keychain out of this much yarn. What do you think? I probably could. Maybe I'll try that. Oh god, I just made a knot. Do you guys make keychains? I know at this point I'm kind of just rambling. Oh boy.
Nice big blanket. And I don't do blankets, but when I do blankets, it takes me years.
Okay, I think I got it.
So there's my progress on that.
Joe from Joe's Web is working on a rippled scrap granny stitch blanket. And it actually looks really cool.
He walked by and said, "Oh, that's beautiful." Can you believe it? I got a compliment. Okay.
All right, that's all that I have left. This little ball. That's great. All right, so before I weave in my ends here, this is, I mentioned before, this is not my size. I have more boobage than this top. But that's basically how it goes. I know I'm not like center in the camera, which is not helping. And it stretches a bit more here. So if you want to follow me on Instagram or something, I'll end up posting a picture of it, like done and on the hanger and outside and beautiful. Because, you know, this is not it. I did get a new hook recently. I was... Oh, thank you, Ashley. Like I said before, like it makes me think of the Barbie movie. It's fun. Okay. And this is my Barricade Bralette pattern on Ravelry. It is, and it's also on Etsy. It is, I want to say, $4.99. And it comes in sizes from extra small cup size up to 2X cup size. Now, extra small to 2X is not your typical sizes. It is based on cup specifically. And there is a size chart that equates to your bra size. So you would look on there for whatever bra size you were interested in making. And you would follow the instructions for that. Each size is color-coded in the pattern. So like the extra small is like black, and then the small is maybe red, and then medium, large, so on and so forth. And they're in the parentheses, so that way it will show you the stitch count and the instruction in the same row, but first per size. So that way it doesn't take 30 million pages to write the pattern. Keeps it kind of organized anyways. But it's definitely one of my more popular patterns, especially come summertime. If you're interested in making a top. Maybe if you're not, if you know somebody else who does, maybe you'd want to share it. Hello to whoever is in here watching. It looks as if we have a newcomer, or maybe a returning viewer. Not really sure. Say hi if you like to. I did mention it earlier that if you are watching, if you wouldn't mind liking the live video, it does me a lot of good for YouTube to push it out into reach for other people to see it. Just if you want to. If you don't like it, I'm not asking you to lie. Just, it helps. I'm still trying to grow my subscriber list. I've got like 300 and I think the last I checked there's like 330 subscribers. So I'm trying to build that a bit. There we go. I have to say, one thing that I really like about my new hook, or my new needles, because these are the ones that I got. I started talking about that. They're the bent tip ones. There it is. So it's got the fat, that's my thumb. It's got the fat nose, I don't know, yarn hole, the hole to put the yarn in. Which makes it easy to put it through, but then it's got the bent tip, which makes it really nice for sewing for amigurumi. But I recently discovered that my scissors are magnetic. So I'm really thrilled that these must be like aluminum or something. They don't. They're not magnetized to my scissors. That's how I lost my favorite needle recently. I was so mad. What a silly thing to have a favorite of, but I've been using that same dang needle for 2 years. And now it's gone. All right. I'm curious, is our third viewer in here, Claire, coming back from the yarn store? Claire, if you're here, tell us what you bought. I want to know. Does anybody else deal with like elbow and forearm pain when they're crocheting? It's not all the time, but something that I've realized is that if I spend too long on my phone, it will start to flare up a bit. So, the indicator might be to stay off my phone. Maybe I should. It's hard though, especially like I do all of my social media work for my business on my phone. Like I can't just not do it. Give me a sec. I'm trying to get this needle in for the sewing of the end here.
Making the granny top out of these 3 yarns, especially the tofu, that's not going to show up on the white background, you know what I mean? So I just may have to make one out of this anyway and film it with this because I think this would make a much better tutorial. These soft colors. So yeah, so let's see about that.
So I think for this farmer's market or garden market that I got accepted to, I was saying earlier, it's May Garden Mart in Franklin, PA, near where I live. It's very, very inclusive or exclusive. But I'm lucky enough that they accepted me as a vendor, with the promise to make crochet plants to sell, because that is the exclusivity, is you have to provide like plant products. And I had explained to them, I was like, I hear what you're saying. They need to be plants, but people like me love the look of plants, but I kill them. So I make fake ones instead. And is there really much of a difference between selling plastic fake plants and crocheting fake plants and selling them? The difference is that I think Mine are more cute than realistic. And people like that. But I think that the market will do fairly well. I just need to make stuff for it. I'm very excited for it, that's for sure.
I was thinking that if you wanted to participate in this, comment down below what type of yarn do you like, or what colors do you gravitate towards. And you know, I have all sizes of yarn. If you like blanket yarn, I can fit 3 of them in this bag, so you can get 3 of them.
You know, where do you guys live?
I could probably,
I ask because I live in Pennsylvania. So we have Pennsylvania peepers. But I know that there are states that do not understand what peepers are. All right, all the ends woven. Ta-da. Size large. They're $40. It looks way cuter when it's, you know, on a body or on a hanger. If you're interested, a size large is going to be like your smaller D cups, your C cups, maybe some smaller double Ds. There is a chart. Oh, Ashley, you live in Ohio. You know, we're basically neighbors. I'm going to be in Ohio. If you wanted to meet up at some point, that Pride event that I said that I was going to be set up at on June 15th, it's the Ashtabula Pride Market, or, well, Pride event. Like, that's where I'm going to be. I know Pride's not everybody's thing, but if it is something that you felt like going to, we could always meet up in person. That would be really cool. But yeah, if anybody's interested in buying a top, I'm going to take pictures of it and I will get it posted on like my Facebook and Instagram. I do not generally post these on my Etsy just because they sit there and they don't sell. They sell way better off of the hanger at my markets. So if you're interested in purchasing them before it hits market, let me know. If you'd like one in the future, I literally, I'm going to be creating a reel in the next couple days, actually, of all of the different styles of crop tops that I've made until now. And there are literally 20 different styles. It's ridiculous. So, and I'm going to work on more because I think that's fun. And some in part of my prepping for this summer, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make one of each style in at least 2 sizes just for my summer like market prep for them because they go crazy. I have enough hangers, I think for like 30 of them at one time, roughly. But either way, I'm all done with my top, so I'm going to hop off of here. It has been 2 hours. Thank you for sticking around. Ashley, like, I appreciate you for hanging out the whole time. You made this a lot easier. Claire, I'm sorry you missed out on the end. I hope that you had a really great yarn trip. Definitely post the Discord what you ended up getting. I'm very intrigued. And whoever our mystery watcher is, because there is 3 of you in here right now. I don't think Claire is one of them, so there's 2 mystery watchers. You know, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, maybe you could do that. Like, I'm really trying to build my subscribers to get to a point of becoming monetized. Like, that would be awesome. I have intentions of putting out some YouTube tutorials for my patterns. I have 60 available PDF patterns available on Ravelry right now. So I'm working on transitioning some of those over to here. Keep watch for that. I also do market day videos, market breakdown videos, crochet with me. I'm losing my train of thought. And pattern testing review videos. So like that's something new. I'm trying to do more of these lives. I hope that as I do more, maybe if you come back and hang out, you'd feel more comfortable participating in the comments. That's a lot of fun. Bye, Simba. That's my cat. But I really appreciate it, and you guys have a really great night, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.
So, first nurse has another deal. Just for